Video we'll go ahead and talk about how to schedule as a provider, an individual or a team, or pair two or three individuals at once. Okay, so there's two different sections of the software where customers can book, where this works differently, and then there's also the admin side where this works also differently. So let's talk about the admin side. For the admin side, this is very simple. If you go ahead and go to your general and store options, okay, and you go under the provider, it will go ahead and ask you this question: combine providers with other providers. If you put no, then the system will not allow either the customer to pair providers, or it will not allow you as the admin to do so either. Now you could go ahead and put yes, which now it will. And now you can go ahead and put a limit. So let's put 3. And then once we save it, now the system will allow you to pair the providers on either side. Okay, so now if you have teams in the system, now you can also determine if a person could schedule with that team. For admin, this is very simple. If they are in the system, then it would go ahead and allow you to do so. If there's no teams, then it wouldn't allow you to do so. For customers, you could still have an option if you wish for customers to book with teams, which I'll go ahead and show you in a second. And then individuals are very simple. If they're in the system, both can do it. If not, then nobody can do it. So for the admin, this is how you do it. So you will go ahead and schedule appointments or reschedule. When you have upcoming appointments, you go ahead and come under here, and it will go ahead and look for if you go ahead and do random, or if this is a new case where you're making a new booking, again, it will be looking for some random ones. Then you'll go ahead and click that, and it will look for available individuals first, and then teams second. If there's no individuals for that date and time, it will go ahead and pick up a team, and the teams come second. Okay, you could also click on specific, and then in that case you could go ahead and type in the provider's name or the team's name, and you could look their schedule up. And if you want to pair someone, you would have to click this pair button, and then it will give you a list of all the available ones or the non-available ones. Okay, and then you can go ahead and pair them, and if your max is 3, it would give you another button one more time to pair a third person, and then that button would disappear after 3. And when there's 3 of them, the time will go ahead and get split. So then it will be a 1-hour long job, and you'll go ahead and be able to adjust all of their payments so it's calculated correctly for this booking. Now, if you are the customer, again, after you put this to yes, now you'll go under each form, and you'll want to activate that for the customer. Okay, so let this load for just a moment. So let's go ahead and click on the first one. Okay, if you select so you'll look for this question: if a customer books online, can team, pair, or individuals be scheduled? If you put no under store options, then this box will be gone from here. But since you put yes, you could go ahead and check mark this. So then if all 3 are selected, then individuals, teams, and pairs could be made by a customer. And again, you could limit this as well for a customer. So if you want to have 3 and let them only combine 2, then you could do so. And once you save it, then basically it will go ahead and remember that. So now if a customer is booking, they do not get a pair button. What happens is when the schedule looks for availability, someone clicks on the date and time, and it will look for individuals first. If there are no individuals available, then it will look for teams. And if there are no teams available, then it will look for pairs last. Okay, and that is basically how pairing and scheduling works when picking providers, teams, or pairs. Hope this video helped.